doesn't matter. Hey, doesn't matter.
It don't matter what they say, we gon' talk anyway. Bell rings, mic check, let the real ones play. From the legends to the new blood climbing the ladder. Welcome to the show, it doesn't matter. Notorious Dome set the tone, main event status. BDC bring a fire, every take savage. Strap facts with the knowledge, history splatter. Poppy planting a wild card, say it loud, it doesn't matter. No filter, no bias. This is the It Doesn't Matter podcast.
WrestleMania's over, but tonight, before we get into the matches, my guys has been outside. They've been jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, sending with guns. Woo! My man Poppy Platino went to DR, to his home country. Strap Facts went to Las Vegas, WrestleMania. So before we get to the show, I want to hear about my guys' journeys. Platino, you went to DR. Did you get that coconut? Did you grab it? Did you smash it on somebody's head like Jimmy Superfly Snooker?
Damn right I did.
Roddy Piper? Or vice versa?
Yeah, man. Going to the motherland was beautiful, man. It's one of those things I haven't done in over 25 years, and it was a blessing in disguise. Besides this podcast, I bust my ass, as much as I do. I work freaking immense amount of hours, and this was a trip I needed to do with the family. Drink a lot of Presidentes. Fuck this president. But, but the trip was well worth it. The food was different. I didn't feel as bloated like some of these ham hocks out here doing some wrestling. It was just a blessing in disguise. But the trip from hell, Jesus Christ. Thank God they caught the air while we were landed, because we was up in the air, and then they said, uh-oh, we got to land. Amigo, where all there is water. We would have had some issues. So I'm sitting at that airport for about well over 36, damn near 48 hours, trying to get a flight back home. Kids, I got the damn near 2-year-old. He ain't gonna sit still. The other one, the teenager, he's aggravated. Mama's aggravated. I'm pissed off. Trying to get a flight. Had to pay damn near almost $3,000 just to get back home. Yeah, I said it, $3,000. Ooh, my credit card's loving that money. They're like, oh, interest rates, let's get them. So after all that, get a layover in JFK, fly into Boston, grab the car, drive damn near freaking 3 hours back home on maybe 4 hours of rest in 48 hours. Your boy was pissed. Was exhausted. But still made it back home. Got plenty of time to watch WrestleMania. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty wild. So you've seen the beaches, and you were over the water too. Almost got stuck underwater. That's not good.
Man, as soon as they got on the PA, and they're like, we're gonna have to sit here for a little bit and try to get this rectified. All right, no big deal. Wait an hour. All right, everybody's gotta get off the plane. What? Okay. 1 hour waiting out in the freaking Jesus. Where we're just sitting in the airport, before you board. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, no answer. Are we gonna fly tonight? No. We're gonna fly tomorrow? Yeah, but the flights are booked. Mother.
Jeez.
So yeah, that's why I had to spend $3,000 to get a different flight just to get back home. So yeah, credit cards loving it. They're like, yes.
Did they at least reimburse you anything?
They wanted to give us a hotel for the night, and then maybe possibly come back to book a flight to fly. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Listen, we listen to Shannon and Ocho all the time. Ocho, I gotta say, Spirit, it doesn't matter from this guy.
Is that what you flew, Spirit to DR?
No, we flew Spirit. We're supposed to fly Spirit back home, which I don't know who booked
Okay.
it. Wasn't me. We flew
There's only
JetBlue.
a finite amount of people that might have booked that,
It wasn't me.
I think my in-laws don't like me too much, so they're like, "Fuck them,
Let's save
leave them over
20
there."
bucks. 20 bucks. Put them on Spirit. So you took two different airlines to get to. You took a different airline to get down there.
No, just one. One to get down there, one to come back. But then I had to get back on JetBlue because I was like, the only one I trust, JetBlue. And JetBlue, for me, it does matter.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe. Glad you guys are back. Strap, what about you? How was your journey to Las Vegas? You went back to back last year and this year.
It's pretty interesting with Poppy Platino there that I also had a Spirit and JetBlue combination. Although, as we've checked back in the Los Angeles review of the It Doesn't Matter podcast, Wrestlemania in Los Angeles, with other airline travel issues, everyone can come across airline travel issues sometime in their lives, and my plan to get to Las Vegas was a little more deliberate, doing things of a personal nature the way I want to do them, because that's how I like to do them, the way I want. But actually getting to and getting from, leaving Las Vegas, not an issue. In execution, in the planning stages, some different things were happening, but I generally didn't have any problems with that. And for our viewers, listeners, none of that matters, because we should be focusing here on WrestleMania, the live perspective, the at-home party perspective, night 1, night 2, all those things, and I'm sure we'll get into it as this podcast rolls on, Dom.
All right, so it's WrestleMania season. Well, it's a little over right now, but it's still WrestleMania season. Shit, Strap, this is what, your 15th WrestleMania in a row?
Something like that. A little under 20, but over 15. I went to WrestleMania 20 in the Madison Square Garden. I took the train there. I was sick. I had this weird pair of pants that has zippers all over the place. I thought I'd get mugged because I'm a stupid, innocent little boy. But that shit doesn't happen. You're not special enough to be mugged, you sissy nannies. All right, so I went to WrestleMania 20, and I was not able to go back to another WrestleMania until 27. I finally decided to put my foot down and say, I'm going to WrestleMania with Randy, the infamous Randy Osgood that we know and love on this podcast. Thanks for watching and listening and supporting. Went to Atlanta. I went to everyone after that, except for even COVID Mania. We had tickets, so we had tickets to the show, but of course no fan went to that WrestleMania, but we did go the next year in Tampa with cardboard cutouts as neighbors and friends in the crowd. And,
I gotta ask, how was that?
How was it? Well,
Yeah.
that was the WrestleMania. Keep in mind that, okay, it's COVID and they had the cardboard people and limited seating sections and things like that. Very sparse, but, at the time, it was the first time a massive group of people could get together. And the biggest joke of it all is that, they announced the show. Vince McMahon comes out and everybody, I'm crying, all that shit. The emotions are running high. We're back, baby, in front of a crowd. Yeah. And then boom, boom, boom. Please evacuate. Go into the safety of the hallways and some crap. They couldn't start the show because of hurricane weather and something. That was batty as hell. I remember that specifically.
Tampa.
Yeah, we was at Cool Ray's house watching the show. They had that delay. Platino fell asleep. I'm just drinking more. I'm like, oh, Lord. All right, wake me up when the show starts.
Yeah. I remember Drew trying to delay. They're like, no, I'm not going. No, I'm not going. I'm like, brother, get. But no, I think that really made him a more viable character for the higher ups, because he was able to keep that promo and, keep the fans, engaged, even though his promo was supposed to be cut off a little bit quicker than it was supposed to. But I guess once he heard that delay, like, I got you, which we'll talk more about what's going on.
Yes, sir. So, all right. So you've been to Vegas last year for 41, and you were here last week for 42. So which one was better? Which vibe was better? Which one did you enjoy more?
The vibe, was definitely better for last year. This year, I mean, for me personally, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the card at all. Like, to me, the only main events, the only matches that mattered were Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar, and the match that didn't even happen, Io Sky and Asuka. Like, I was pumped for those two, and like pretty much those two only. And the storyline support wasn't there, and even being in attendance, first of all, we had great seats. We booked the hotel a long time ago, way before prices could get jacked up. Had some comps in there, and you still got to pay the resort fees, even if it's a comped room at the wonderful Excalibur Hotel. Don't stay there. Stay there if you're on a budget, and that's it. But we had certain seats, and prices for all WWE have been severely increased over the past couple of years, and as well as shows being reduced, like house shows, live events. And our guy John, another John, he was in charge of the tickets, and he did whatever he did, but he kept exchanging the tickets because the price kept changing because we had really awful seats last year. I was not happy with them, and generally I'm not happy with them. They're just for the price and whatever, and as a collective, as a group of people, you just have to go with what everyone is comfortable with, not what you're personally comfortable with, what I'm personally comfortable with. But anyway, we got tickets in the club section, so we had a privatized area. I know what the club section is like, especially at the Levi Stadium at the 49ers games. I know what it's like. It's wonderful, yes. And so we were in the club section, and we were on the camera side. So for once, whatever they're doing in the ring, all you gotta look up the Tron, and it's the same thing. You don't have to do this brain map in your head where it's like, oh, reverse it. They're posing that way, but the TV is facing this way. Nope. Anytime they were posing toward the crowd, toward the camera, they're posing to us. So the seats were tremendous. So thanks, John, for that. But that being said, the seats were awesome, but I said the booking was not. And over the past couple of years, reviewing the show from a live perspective, I've gotten very emotional at times because this can be an emotional thing. WrestleMania means so much to so many people, including myself. So who knows? I didn't know how I would react. Here's the preview. Here's the lineup of WrestleMania. And I wasn't excited for it, but you never know. Things could happen, and maybe I would enjoy them a lot. But we're probably going to go match by match here, feel by feel. And, the fellas here, Abel and Dom, they had their own at-home pay-per-view party, so they got to watch it on television, so they can tell us their television viewing live perspective, and I can give you, perhaps, when it comes up, an in-person perspective. So, Dom, let's get going with WrestleMania Night 1.
All right, WrestleMania Night 1, the opening match. We have the Usos and LA Knight,
Yeah.
taking on Logan Paul, I Show Speed, and Austin Theory of the Vision. I didn't like it for the opening match for WrestleMania. The kickoff, I could care less about this match. I was more interested in seeing if Cameron Giles, John, if you didn't know who that is, come down to the ring and settle it with main event Jey Uso. That didn't happen. I was disappointed. Didn't do nothing for me. I went back to go fry some chicken. So, so Strap, what are your thoughts on this opening match right here? Was it good? Was it too chaotic? Did Show belong here? I thought he didn't. That should have been like Dragunov. Could have been Carmelo Hayes. Somebody could have been in there. What are your thoughts?
The new guy in charge of the guy in charge of TKO Sports. I mean, this could be fake news or not, who knows? But he admitted, like, this is what we want to do. This is how we want to take the brand forward and integrate outside pro wrestling celebrities and integrate them in with wrestling. Now, I Show Speed, he's been around. Hell, I know his name. I don't know who he is or what he does, but I know the name. I recognize the guy, Mr. Leo Rush wannabe, right? So there he is. He's fine. He doesn't pretend to be like Logan Paul and just entirely mimic a pro wrestler. He's playing the role of the chicken shit manager kind of guy, you know. But as it was, you know, last year, Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso going for the title against Gunther, and it was Yeet-a-mania. You know, Yeet was a big thing for those past 2 years or so, but it's kind of cooled down. They're back in the tag team scene, and I wasn't in a super pissed off mood yet, but I wasn't eating either. I mean, I was just, you know, my pose was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal pose most of the weekend.
The Powerhouse Hobbs.
You know. So, but as it was okay. It was fine. The people weren't going super crazy for anything, and that would be a theme. Like spoiler alert, they weren't super poppy for anyone. But they enjoyed it enough. They had enough good shenanigans in the match and then, you know, they call it a face turn, I guess, with iShow's speed.
We called that. We knew that was happening.
Well, yeah. And so that was a fun spot or so, and it was very short, and who knows, but as the opening match, and that's what they want to do, we get it. You know, you're on ESPN2 or whatever, and it's you know, they used to have actual pre-shows. They didn't have to give you the first hour of WrestleMania free as a way to get more subscribers, but it came, it went, it was unimportant. It was a nice little appetizer for Mania, and as it was okay, but a little short and uneventful.
Platinum, your thoughts?
Yeah, you pretty much hit the nail on the head, man. I was worried about filling my plate up with food before with this match. I really wasn't paying attention.
Man,
I knew ISO was gonna have a spot in there or a face turn, so I just waited for that. He did the jump from the top rope to the table, from the outside, which Logan Paul's been doing lately. And to me, someone who hasn't really been in the game like that, especially ISO, I know he's an athlete, not really like one of the like athletic athletes, the pros, but he's a pretty good athlete. I had a feeling he could do something like that, but I was like, oh, you about to miss just barely. Like, everything went well, everyone's good, so that's pretty much the only thing I really cared about.
Does this match matter?
No,
not a chance.
doesn't matter.
Definitely not. It does not matter. The next match we have.
And BDC would say it's bad,
Yes.
if you understand what we're saying tonight.
Yes. All right. Well, this next match we have Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in a unsanctioned match. I was looking forward to this. I'm like, all right. I'm thinking Drew don't need this win. Jacob definitely needs it. Definitely need to put him over. And it was short, but it was still, you know, a great experience for Jacob Fatu, for him to have his moment. Drew didn't lose anything from here. So I definitely digged it. So, Strap, what are your thoughts?
You know, even though this is the second match of the show, it just felt like, okay, here's some wrestling. Here's something that means something that matters. And all I could think of really was like, hey, great, it's Jacob Fatu's first match in a year, which is not true. But I remember last year, since we can compare WrestleManias here, apples to apples, Jacob Fatu was so over last year from, you know, like...
Yeah.
Like his T-shirt is very generic. It's, I mean, for my generation, our generation, you know, it's just a variation of the NWO Wolfpack. You know, it's just a wolf. You know, but he was hot last year, and people were wearing a lot of Jacob Fatu, those wolf shirts. So like, he was the freaking man. And then, you know, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I know he had the teeth surgery and things like that, and he changed his look and his attire. So I kind of wish he was coming into this Mania more hot, but it was just not hot enough. And Drew McIntyre, he's becoming, you know, a Mr. WrestleMania of sorts. You know, when he comes out, he's going to bring it. And this match delivered for sure. I mean, like the in-ring work was really good, and you can never tell. You know, it's like, we like wrestling, we like in-ring action, but on such a huge stage, like, do you wonder if it's going to work? I mean, that's what we're here for, but sometimes the fans don't pop for it. But overall, it was a very well done. Still, you know, very good, but not life-changing in any way.
It was definitely cool for it being on ESPN2, whatever. So I don't know. Platinum, what are your thoughts?
I was actually hoping that this match would have went a little bit longer, had something more spectacular, so that way the casuals or even just someone who's not used to watching pro wrestling come in and be like, "Oh, who's that guy? Who's Drew? Who's Jacob?" I mean, those two guys, you look at them, they look like stars. They look like somebody that you just don't want to be in a dark room and like really mess with. Those guys are serious competitors, and on the promos, they're really serious guys. Drew more so than Jacob for what I've seen, but I like what I saw. It was pretty much straight to the point. Nothing like it didn't leave me wanting too much more, but it did like just a sliver. Like it wasn't one of those matches where you're like, ah man, they messed up here or they could have done something better. They gave you just enough of what you needed, and it was just enough to get to where the real stuff was gonna get going. But I really wish they could have done something to where like even the casual like, okay, we can get back into watching WWE, especially with guys like Drew and Jacob. It just didn't hit that. I don't know that WrestleMania moment. It just didn't get there yet. They could have. Maybe had more time. They would have.
Does this match matter?
Yes.
Yes.
It was entertaining. Maybe they should have had this match go on first before Show and Logan Paul and them.
Yeah. You know, we like to start the show hot.
Was
Yeah,
this
you have to.
was it only these two matches, or was the next one also on the free hour? Or
Just
these two.
Just the first two. That's it.
just these two? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to, pop a general audience, and a hardcore match, whatever you want to call it, is probably one way to go. So maybe it worked, maybe it did not.
I mean, I understand the whole Logan Paul and iShow speed, two streamers coming into the wrestling world. You're trying to get those crossover fans over just so you even get like a portion of it. Because I think their platform's a lot bigger than half the rosters as it is. But it didn't hit, in my opinion.
All right. So Strap, these matches are getting cut short, or maybe they're booked that way. What were they doing in the meantime? Because there was like a lot of commercial breaks on our end.
Yeah, that is what I've heard, and I totally believe it. The only thing I can say about that is, throughout the weekend, the in-person perspective, it was fine. Like we didn't get any annoying commercials. We got a few. So a lot of those Snickers, Usos commercials kind of things. With the podcasting, that commercial, like that was, I remember that one. I noticed that one. I noticed the ring graphics change according to, whoever was in the ring, like the general insurance for Gunther's match, and things like that. But I gotta tell you, like, having been to so many WrestleManias, like, I don't want to say I've been bored in my seat, but there's been lulls and there's been, moments. I used to be the kind of guy that did not want to leave a seat. I'm like, I paid money to be here. I'm going to watch everything. I'm not going to the bathroom unless I really have to. And I personally have kind of lightened up on that stance. Like if I feel like I want to just get up and go do anything, go to the bathroom, get a drink, food, definitely not just wandering the concourse for no reason, although nothing wrong with that. But throughout the entire weekend, I was never sitting in my chair like sleepy. Well, that's a personal condition, or bored, or what have you. I just thought, because how these things are patterned,
Yep.
So throughout the whole weekend, I did not feel bored in my seat when something was happening. There's been some unfortunate timings of things happening coinciding with what I thought would be a good time to go get a break. But I think it was more annoying for the folks at home watching live than it was for people in the arena. That's what I think.
All right. Now, were the concessions really that expensive? I know they said that tomahawk steak was $142 and everything else is pretty crazy.
I mean, a tomahawk steak is expensive no matter where you go. So if you're complaining about that, you're an idiot. I'm sorry.
How was that WrestleMania 42 burger? Was it $42?
Please tell me.
Since I was in the club section, I was cordoned off. I mean, you can leave that area and go to like the rest of the standard concessions, and that's where they would have the tomahawk steak. That's where they had the 42 burger. I just wasn't going to get it anyway, even though Dom tried to prod me to do it. And so you can go to the general area, and then you can come back to that club section, and they would just have to scan you in again. And I did do that twice. I actually went to this place that's actually in Fremont Street, Pink Donut or Donut Box or whatever it's called, and I'm a coffee drinker throughout the time, and I just never thought, why would anyone get coffee at a show? Why don't they drink soda or beer? Just think, why do you have a regular coffee? You can make this at home. He's like, why do it? I'm getting old. I guess I find it to be the next best thing. Just like, yeah, there's my drink.
Yep.
There's my drink.
Keep you awake.
Yeah, I can't help give you a little boost. I never imagined I'd be the coffee guy at an arena show. I never thought I'd be that guy, but they were selling other things, and I took pictures of some of the concessions. I sent them to Dom. I was like, and some other people, and I'm like, because that is a part that people don't notice or remember, but then they're sticker shocked when they see it in person. Like, how much does a beer cost? How much does that it's not even a 40. It's how much does that 32 cost? It's like $24.99 for a Super Miller Lite. It's like, come on, man. Or the souvenir soda, or what the hot dog costs,
The combo, you get it's like $50.
The best value, and this sucks. If you're a foodie, it sucks. But the best deal you can get is chicken tenders and fries. That's always the best deal. You got enough meat, you got enough snacky stuff all together. They usually put a good price on it. If I say $14.99 is a good price, then that's a good price for an arena show. The most expensive thing in the club seat area was actually, it wasn't a tomahawk, but it was still prime rib, slices of prime rib. And that was the most expensive food item there. It was like $44.99. I'm like, who the hell is gonna get this here? I'm glad it's being offered. I did not get it, but you can see the guy, the carver, right there. It's like, there's the cut of meat, and he's just doing it right there. I'm like, well, it's fresh.
Prime rib and wrestling. I mean, it does go well when the match is over.
I mean, I saw that lady. Maybe it's more than one, but she did have that tomahawk steak, and of course, it's a tomahawk steak, and the bone has the WrestleMania 42 logo singed into it. I'm like, what the hell are you gonna do with that, man? TSA is gonna be like, what the hell are all these nerdy wrestling fans? What the heck's a tomahawk bone in their suitcase? What are you gonna do with that? Jesus.
I think something like that.
What was that, $145?
Yeah, something like that.
It better be like one. It better not be like a real bone, like a souvenir.
A bone.
You should be like, hey, you got a toothpick? Let me get a free sample.
A bone you can't carry on because it's not a liquid and it's not 4 ounces. But
true.
But yeah, there's lots of things in the concessions, a lot of good stuff. I mean, at least it was quality. At least you could get quality. It wasn't just hot dogs and nachos. Although there also was, it was funny. They had a little nacho stand, and so they had like chicken nachos, beef, whatever. But the base nacho, it was just chips, cheese, jalapenos, and maybe some salsa. That was like $8.99. Like that's cheap.
That's good. Yeah.
But they had that $8.99. But they also had the chicken and beef at like $18.99. You can take a big leap if you just wanted some meat on it. But as a base, chips and cheese, man, it's like you're at Dollar Tree or something,
Did any of the crew eat a glizzy?
We don't talk about that publicly. As a matter of fact, earlier in the day, the bombastic Mitch Silver, he was at a pool party where Diplo and the Nature Boy Ric Flair were supposed to make an appearance, and you might have heard over the coming days that Ric Flair was banned from attending WrestleMania.
Yep.
And that's why he wasn't going to make an appearance until 3 p.m. Do you know what time WrestleMania was happening? 3 p.m. So Mr. Silver was at that pool party with a local friend, and he had a hall foot because he walked from wherever he was to Allegiant Stadium to not miss the pay-per-view. But he also had this wristband, this colored wristband of sort of, I think it was orange, teal, who knows. That also happened for the pool party, but he still had it on him. And as you know, those things are a nightmare to rip off with your bare hands. So he still had it on him. So he goes to WrestleMania. And what do you know? That in the club section, the VIP section that we happen to be in, there are other folk walking around going to a catered buffet event. And that wristband also was the same color as the one he was wearing. And to the good graces, and that's why he's my beef, because he loves beef, and he is my beef, Mitch kept going down to that VIP area and bringing snacks to the boys. Not Dalton Castle's boys. So he has some of that Wagyu beef burgers wrapped in tinfoil, gave one to the Straponomics man, right here, right me. He had some sushi, some popcorn, fried this or that. So many vittles. I left the area. I had 2 donuts in a box. Woo! I had 2 donuts in a box. I had my hot coffee. I'm like, this is gonna sustain me. I shouldn't be eating donuts anyway, but I have these to sustain me. They give me a giant ass box. I just wanted a little wax bag. I'm like, this is gonna be my food for the show. You know, I'm good with that. This is gonna be my food for the show because we already ate earlier and all that stuff. And homeboy Silver is bringing up the eats, and God bless him, because I am not a big drinker. Regardless of what I'm drinking right now, a Stone Cold Broken Skull lager that I spilled moments ago. That's why I went mute. So he kept loading up on the drinks for himself, the other John, and even later in the evening, because they already bought drinks. They had a little cup. They pour that 40, that 30, the 32A, pouring it into the cup. The cup's full. He's like, got the rest of the big can. He's like, John? I was like, okay. Miller Lite, baby. So thanks to Mitch for donating all them good foods, complimentary of the VIP section. So that put me in a great mood. I'm like, this is the greatest WrestleMania of all time, man. So good. So the show might have been what it was, but the experience was excellent for night 1, let me tell you.
Yeah. So
would you say would you say because the show was early for you guys on your end, it didn't make you as sleepy as it would if you started like at Eastern time?
That's definitely something about that. I mean, it's a shame that Oba and the Demon Finn Balor had to come out in the daylight.
Yeah.
But and especially considering the fact that it's like before you knew it, it's like, man, we got to get to the show. It's at 3:00, and then the show's over. And like, it's still daylight out. It's 7:00 or whatever it was local time. It's like we still have a night ahead of us. Man, this matinee Broadway show of WrestleMania night 1. I mean, yeah. So if you're one prone to fall asleep, man, like I was at All In Texas last summer, and the guy in front of our very row, homeboy, was passed out from the pre-show to the post-show. Like, for real. He was out. I felt bad for that mother.
My poor guy probably went through everything and then realized he got the main event, and he's like, oh, I'm done.
I think he just came from work.
He just came from work, and then he learned he got diabetes. Poor guy. What a big weekend for that fella. But I wasn't falling asleep. I was up for it, and I was okay. I was okay.
All right, well, let's get to the next match. It was the women's tag fatal 4-way. We have Demolition, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. Did you pop for that?
They came out third. I was like, hey, what's up with that? That's not fair. I noticed that they had, special attire. I didn't make the connection immediately that it was Pimpin' Demolition. But yeah, so.
All right, well, you got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
Then you have Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
No music for Bayley.
Still don't understand that.
And then you have the Bellas. But Nikki Bella, she's in the boot. So they replaced her, and then it was your girl, Saraya, also known as Paige. How did you feel about Paige coming back?
Okay, it was wonderful. It's great, and one of the greatest things. Paige has great music. First of all, she has great WWE music. She had a great AEW theme.
Yep.
I think Paige is wonderful, and not beyond all those other ancillary things. I love her moves, and sometimes you just have the good move. That's why you like Javon Evans. That's why you like Sol Ruka. I freaking love Paige's moves. Someone was just trying to describe one of her moves. I think, was it us? And it was like, that's Paige does a scorpion crosslock.
Yeah,
that movie
Yeah,
is awesome.
I love that move.
And so I don't recall, like I said, overall getting emotional about anything on the shows, but it was great to see Paige there. And then, when she gets the win, she's emotional too. It's a big moment. And I love that finisher, man. I called it twice. The second time I actually called it correctly. But, and on the old AEW Rampage show, they do the video promo thing. And at the end of it, someone goes, "This is Rampage." So anytime she hits that move, that weird DDT thing, I love saying it right as she about to hit the move, like, "This is Rampage." Boom, she nails it.
Yeah.
I love that move. It's awesome, and she does it, and she gets the win. And as a matter of fact, when Dom was asking the first time for my predictions, I specifically circled only Brie Bella's head, not Nikki, because I knew she'd probably be out, and she was. So I won that round for that one. But entirely, like, it was fun. Another short match, but everyone got a chance to get their spots in, so it didn't overstay its welcome. I mean, that's the kind of the nature of these women's tag title matches, so it was good, and you had a awesome return from Paige, and so it was a very worthy moment. So it definitely it does matter here.
I don't think it mattered to me. It definitely doesn't matter to me. They should have just saved Paige for that Monday night, to be honest. They could have scrapped the Bellas, put in the Kabuki Warriors, any other women's tag team in there. Let them ladies shine. They work their ass off all year round to get to this point, and then you just want the mainstream. And then the fact that Nikki Bella said after the match, the 4 horsewomen are back, and Bayley responded back to that shit like, "Whoa, bitch!" Like, no, you're not the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah, no.
I gotta say that, the thing about the Bellas, and they can be very divisive, but that Total Bella show is very popular, and that's why they keep bringing them back.
That's true.
Women love the Bellas. They found their Hulk Hogan. They found their person to identify with, because Nikki Bella is an easy person to emulate for some olive-skinned European women with dark hair. They find a connection with AJ Lee and the Bellas that they don't find with Charlotte or Alexa has her own fan base in a different way, but I think the Bellas just hit very differently for some people. And you notice if someone's dressing like Nikki Bella immediately, like it's a very generic look in a way, but it's a very unique look in a different way. That's what I could see.
Tits up and look at the shoes.
So, but people love the Bellas. So, and that's undeniable. They just love the Bellas.
It is true. You see it a lot in a lot of these shows where there's these females. You're like, who the hell? Oh, she's dressed as Nikki, and Nikki's not even in the show.
And it's crazy. Paige got her own following too, and especially with that look, that gothic type look, her pasty self.
I like that because she was so different from all these other women, the divas. It's just like I always say, give me something that stands out that's not the same like all these other girls, and she just stood out even at a younger age. She just stood out amongst all the girls. The fact that she could wrestle, and like John said, her moveset, top tier in my opinion.
Well, now she's back. Then they bring back Brad Maddox.
Here we go.
You're sick. No.
Yeah.
In Up Downtown Championship.
Yeah. So I mean, really, does the match matter? No, but the WrestleMania moments, a great Paige return and a victory, kind of like the Iconics winning at WrestleMania 35. It's like never mind the entire match, just when they get the pinfall and they're emotional with each other. Like that's what I enjoyed seeing. That's the one I replay the most. So
Yeah.
the match, whatever, but the moment and. Unfortunately, that's what the TKO bosses are counting on. It's like, never mind the in-between stuff. That's garbage. Let's just go for the moments. It's like, well, you need the meat and potatoes to enjoy the dessert, Otherwise, if you just have dessert, you're just eating sugar straight up.
Well, us wrestling fans, does this match matter?
No. Unfortunately.
I said what I said.
It doesn't matter.
I voted again. No.
Man. We got only one match that matters so far in night 2. What was that?
Drew and
Jacob and Drew.
Jacob.
Right. I'm keeping track. This is going on the IDM Twitch universe. So we only got one match so far.
It's going to the TU. 2.
All right. Well, this next match is nothing but trouble. We have Liv Morgan taking on Stephanie Vaquer. And Strap, what are your thoughts on hearing Liv Morgan's theme song, her new theme song?
I thought she was just going to come out and play like a clip of that and then go to her old music. No, that's her whole thing. I thought it was a great entrance. I mean, I don't care for the song, but it was a great WrestleMania entrance, and she should be very proud of that. The funniest thing to me is that she does that whole bit, and even when she was dancing with that dude, and she did like that pose thing, it's like, oh, sexy. So the funniest part to me is like, she's done with the full song of hers, the whole song, and she goes in the ring, and then they got to move on to Stephanie Vaquer's entrance, and it's like, it doesn't matter, like being a performer or an actor. So she's like, I did my great performance, and then like no one cares anymore. They're on to the next entrance. It's like she's just standing in the ring, like
no reaction,
and
not the reaction she was looking for.
Pop.
I mean that's just by design. It had nothing to do against her at all, but that's just how the show rolls. And usually you get to do that like a closed curtain, but no, that's you in the ring now. And Stephanie Vaquer, unfortunately, like I didn't like her old music because it was so generic sounding, but it was noticeable. It was notable.
It suited her,
yeah.
And now it's just kind of like, what the hell? So music is such a big deal. I mean, the Street Profits came back on Monday Night Raw. If they came back with their old shit, no one could care. This,
no pop.
I told Dom, I'm like, hey, do you know the Street Profits new theme sounds like the New Day's theme, which sounds like another song? He's like, I don't even know the difference. I'm like, exactly. So yeah, Stephanie Vaquer comes out and just unnotable, unremarkable to me. I'm not the biggest Vaquer fan, but she did do the Devil's Kiss, and maybe it was the NXT fools next to me being so loud with her but the people were into that, so good for them. But again, she sent in a theme here, just not very remarkable, other than Liv's entrance. What do you remember? I remember that Liv performed her whole song with a great routine. I don't remember anything about the match. Therefore, doesn't matter.
Did anybody in the crew, did they pop for Roxanne? Because we did. You got the good view. You didn't have to look up and down. Did you pop?
It's unfortunate. It's interference. I mean, no. No. It was just funny seeing Raquel, the Amazonian, sneaking in there. It's like, you're so big. People can see you.
Yeah.
So the interference was there.
It should have been the other way around.
So it sounds like it popped you guys, but it didn't pop.
Nah, just the way she looked. That's it.
Had nice boots.
Yeah, just the way. Yeah, we're talking about the look. That pop.
Okay. Well, couldn't really see much of that live. So.
Okay.
All right. So it doesn't matter for you. Platinum, what about you?
I'm with you on that, John. The match, I'm very disappointed because Stephanie Vaquer is one of those in-ring wrestlers that she can go in the ring, and because of all the I don't know if because they saying because of the concussion that Liv had a couple of weeks ago, this was like punishment for her accidentally or getting her injured prior to the match, so they couldn't do a lot of stuff before Mania, and they thought they might have had to cancel the match. It did seem like stuff was cut out. I don't know. It's the interference. I get it. That's Judgment Day. They're all going to work together and do what's best for all of them. But I don't know. Like you said, the only thing memorable about it was the routine and Roxanne. Everything else, it didn't matter.
Yeah, for me, it definitely didn't matter. I was sitting here day after WrestleMania, processing all the matches, like, okay, what matches really mattered to me? And then I'm like, there's only 3 matches for night one, and this ain't one of them.
And it's sad because
I look
Steph
forward to
can
this
go.
match. Yeah, the promo was hot. The buildup was hot.
Yep.
At first, it started off slow, and then it picked up. And then we get to this. I'm like, Lord, typical bullshit.
I thought Vince was in the fucking the booth at the time. I was like, oh, what happened here?
I thought Steph was gonna win because I know they're going to Chile soon. Like, oh, okay.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, I'm like, she gonna go in as a champion, like Jinder Mahal went to India as a champion. After that,
No, he didn't.
He
No.
didn't go.
No,
No, he didn't.
he lost the belt by then. Yeah, yeah.
To
'Cause,
AJ.
yes.
Oh,
And then he lost to Triple H in India.
Yep. I remember now.
I remember Triple H doing a dance on him. Okay.
This is like
Jeez.
when Alberto Del Rio. Whoo.
He's cooked.
They wanted to make sure when they went to do Raw and SmackDown in Mexico for the first time ever or whatever, they wanted Del Rio to be champion. And I think he wasn't, or he was, and it didn't make a difference at all.
When he first came to WWE, I kept telling Abel was living in Mass. Like, yo, I like this dude, especially with that spinning arm bar. Oh, Jesus, that was my guy.
Yeah, he was. He trained in MMA. That's why it was
Yeah.
very impressive. But then other things outside the box.
Yeah.
There's
Sorry.
a house show. Randy and I went to that. It was in Springfield, Massachusetts, at the Mass Mutual Center, and it was just a house show. It was the most bizarre house. It was a C-level house show for sure. That's what they bring to the Springfield, Mass. And all I remember is Chavo wrestled Alberto Del Rio before he actually debuted on TV, I think.
Wow.
And he nailed that flying cross arm breaker perfectly. And that's what sold me on Del Rio when around that time. Also, people on that show was like, I think Kane was the world champion at the time. Ooh. And
Must be
also,
08.
10, yeah,
10,
something like
8,
that.
yeah, 8, 10,
Yeah.
something like that.
I remember the Dude Busters, Kalen Croft and Trent Beretta. I remember they were there too. What a beach! It was a. I had a great time, but it was a weak show for sure.
Oh Lord! So Strap, does this match matter to you? Liv Morgan and Steph?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Not a chance. All right. Well, this next match, it matters. Hell, it might be the match of the night for night one. We have Gunther taking on Seth freaking Rollins. The build-up started off slow, but it got there.
They didn't have time.
I'm talking about the promo, like the leading up. Why Gunther is going after Seth Rollins, like the build for the match itself. But it was a good ass match. I enjoyed it. With some near falls there. Then we see that dog Braun Breaker. I had people who don't even watch wrestling say, yo, what is wrong with that Braun Breaker dude running full speed like that, spearing the hell out of Seth Rollins? I digged it. It was good. It was good.
People don't even understand. He held back a little bit too.
Oh yeah.
I played high school football. That guy's played college and damn near in NFL. There's a big difference in speed. I've never been that level, but I've seen the difference. I'm telling you, for those who've never seen football at all, he held back a little bit. He probably would have just turned him inside out.
Check out the spear he did to Dragon Lee
Oh,
on Raw one night. Jeez.
Dragon Lee's about to take his mask off and say, I'm done.
That's why he's wearing contacts now. And face paint. But I enjoyed this match. It was good. It was good. Seth with the New Day's flaming jacket, the smoke jacket. But yeah, Strap, thoughts?
It's kind of weird, like when you're concerned that what they're about to do is not going to get over. That's a prevailing theme here. It's like, oh, they're going to wrestle. It's like, are they going to lose the crowd? And then people are going to crap on it. But like the Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre match, they put on the work and they got him. They got the crowd, and it was a very successful match. Yeah, probably ended up being the match of the night. I just felt it still wasn't as epic and grand as I think a Gunther match could or should be. But that's because they wanted to make up for it with Braun Breaker there, doing that spear. And I just said, like, why didn't Seth just move? like he's like, yeah. And then like ringside was like, yeah, why doesn't he just move? I'm like, because I mean, we couldn't really see, we could see him doing the run, but like, what's Seth doing? Like, and on the replay, you can see him like kind of standing there selling the thing, and it's real. It could be a deer in the headlights thing, because you're in pain and you look up kind of woozy and you're just like,
adrenaline pumps in and then you just stuck.
What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah.
And boom! And he even, like Abel said, he went easy on him. But the run was fantastic, so that was the important thing.
One thing I don't like, WWE releasing all this footage. They showed when he was setting up to run down that ramp.
They released that?
Yeah, man, I seen it on YouTube. I'm not sure if it was a fan's view or WWE, but it popped up on my feed on YouTube. You see him.
If it's a fan, I can forgive that. But if it's the E, like, come on, stuff like that should just sit.
He takes the hood off, takes the shirt off. He's sitting there like this. You see all the fans like that, holding their phone, getting ready to watch. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Next thing you see him just dash right off and boom. I'm like, yo, I hope it wasn't the E, but yeah, that shit. I like the video though.
Yeah, I Braun is he's gonna be a made man by the end of the year. Has to be.
I don't know. You see how he took that chair shot Monday night? Seth cracked his ass open, bloodied.
Well, gotta make it look real.
The hernia surgery was a work. How do you run like that after 3 months?
Yeah, you're right.
I seen the meme. It said all the fans. They showed this dude running. All the fans getting ready to cancel the ESPN subscription after WrestleMania. See Braun Breaker just running. Oh man, too funny.
Oh man.
But I dug it. I enjoyed the match. Plano, what about you?
I'm with you on that. These two guys, they just know how to, for some reason, especially Gunther now, for some reason. Like, I think since his match with Cena and AJ, he's really learned his character, who he is, and what he's about. He really is the career killer. He's that guy that's going to come in here. He's going to do what he's got to do. He's not there for the fans. He's there for himself. And the matches are going to go the way he wants it, not the way the fans want it. Yeah, we've seen Gunther doing other things and more impressive stuff, but I feel like he's changed the way his wrestling is. It's more of a brute. It's more of a like ground and pound kind of guy, where he's really like laying it in and really being more of a bully. He does a little bit of chicken shit, heel shit every now and then if it's a guy that actually like go to his weaknesses. But you got a guy like Seth who's legit an architect in the ring. I don't think you guys can fail. I mean, the chemistry was pretty good. I've seen Gunther have better matches, especially with Dragunov. That's a matchup people need to see. But yeah, it compared to what we've seen all night, match of the night.
It definitely matters. Main event, night one. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Listen, baby, I died a couple of years ago. I can't be in the main event. Well, even though Codell liked putting me in a little bit, baby.
Well, he needed to be in the main event to take care of that dirty Pat McAfee. And Cody's opponent is Randy Orton. And I think everybody in my house, except for one, wanted Randy Orton to win. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Pat McAfee interfered. He left, got stretchered out. And then they brought him, and then he came running back down with the referee's shirt and the neck brace. I'm like, this looks familiar. And I called it earlier in the day. I said, hey, I said McAfee's getting RKO'd.
Yeah.
He got RKO'd. I rewatched this match that Monday. I took Monday off from work, and I'm like, all right, how the hell did all this blood start happening? And then I seen what happened. All right, maybe it was the fist. And then I see how his eye got shut. It was after the match, that damn punt. But it was a good match. They had time. They had almost 25 minutes. Randy with a crossroads, Cody with the RKO, McAfee distraction, which I knew was going to take place again, and Randy got screwed. And now we got the next match, maybe at Backlash. I enjoyed it though. I did. I'm like, okay, that's how you close out the show. Had the fans like damn, why can't they give this man 15? Why can't they pull the trigger? But yeah. Strap, your thoughts.
Well, I know we're focusing on the match here, but at the end of the previous match, that is when I decided to go take one of them concessionary breaks. And because I figured, okay, well, it's probably going to be a long video package. I'm not really interested in reliving that. But in between that time, the doctor of hosting WrestleMania duties came out to announce an attendance record. And he also got a surprise guest, the EST of WWE, right? Yeah.
Was that night
Bianca
one or night
Belair
two?
comes out.
No,
Night 2 was very evil.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So of course I'm a big Bianca Belair fan.
Oh, that's why I text you.
As I'm in concessions,
I text you.
because I'm
my
like,
bad.
I'm like, good. John Cena's out there. I don't need to see him. He opened the show. I don't need to see that. And then I can hear the music because like in that area they weren't playing the show in the arena because they'd probably have to pay another fee. But so I can only barely hear things. Of course, as I'm walking back to the seat, I know my guys are gonna razz me. Look at what you missed. I'm like, shut up.
Then Dom texts me.
And then so she announces that she's with child. And so good for her, good for Tez, and that's why Tez had that sympathy wait for a while, but he took care of it by the time Monday Night Raw rolled around. So good announcement for people pop for the baby pop.
The baby pop, nope, not for Tez.
So
sorry.
So that happened. But it also segued into Randy Orton making his entrance. I mean, at least The Undertaker had smoke and lights, and Randy Orton just comes out like hoping he had that digital sperm following him on the Titantron rail.
I don't think he had any digital.
No, he didn't. But
Yeah.
but like 33, he had this giant sperm following him to the ring. But between the end of the Gunther match and the beginning of the main event, there was like 30 at minimum 30 minutes of no in-ring action. Man, imagine that.
And
but
the
anyway.
show ended our time, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Like, wait a minute.
shocked.
Yeah.
So here's Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes doing the thing that we know them to do. And while it wasn't the most cringeworthy main event ever, it was not the worst way to end a WrestleMania. It was generally unremarkable. Yeah, they did a good job, sure, because they're two pros. And I'm glad that Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee took care of their thing early on. It reminded me of like when Deborah was The Rock's manager leading up to WrestleMania X7. It's kind of like, what is Deborah doing in this? This is stupid. And then the morning of the WrestleMania show, they're like, Deborah has decided to no longer be The Rock's manager. So then, of course, the main event's just The Rock and Stone Cold. Mano y mano until Vince showed up later.
And then there'll be a no DQ match.
So
What?
Cody and Orton here, you could be like, boo, because especially all the posters and advertising had Cody Rhodes against Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. It's like, God. Like, at least they didn't put Jelly Roll on Cody's side of the poster,
That is
But
true.
so there was just staring at us all day long. It's like Randy Orton, Pat McAfee. It's like, so of course they do their shenanigans. Jelly Roll does the the light jelly roll bump onto Pat McAfee on the table. Yes, he gets carted out. And I don't care for McAfee. You know, of course, I hummed along with his entrance while he's coming out. And I did pop for when he came back. I was like, I thought that was funny. Yeah, he's right with a thumbs up, like Jim Duggan. So I did think that was funny. But yeah, like they want to continue this Cody won, great. They want to continue the program by having Orton. I wasn't so sure he's gonna beat the crap out of him. I wasn't so sure, but then he did. And they have Orton standing tall. It's like this seems like the epitome of the conflict between WWE and TKO. It's like, we want this to happen. No, we want this to happen. All right, let's try to make the best of both worlds. So you have one guy retain the title, but look strong as the show ended. It's like, that's it. That's it. You know?
Night one, people. Night one. Platino, your thoughts on Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes?
I just thought there was a lot of stuff that didn't need to be there. The shenanigans with Pat McAfee. I get what they're trying to do, bringing another mainstreamer in and put more eyes on it, but I didn't think that needed it. I really didn't think so. Probably focus on your bread and butter. Those two guys can go in the ring no matter what you got going for them. I think it was just too many shenanigans and distractions. This is like what, the third time Cody's had to deal with shenanigans in a main event in a row. Can we just get a straight up one-on-one? When he's having a straight up one-on-one, Cody can go.
He almost loses. Straight up one-on-one, but yeah.
Yeah. It makes you want to cheer for him a little bit more. I just feel like when he's got all this other stuff going on, that's why the fans want to turn on him. They're like, well, we know Cody's going to go out there and nothing good's going to happen, and then they're going to try to force us to make him be the new babyface, and that's not what we want to do.
So it matters to me. Does it matter to you guys?
Nah. I mean, they didn't flunk out the place like Triple H and Orton at 25.
That was
But
trash.
Well, it meant more back then because it was one night and there's not coming back from it. This, totally forgettable. It's a shame considering the talent and people in the ring involved, but it's not something I look back favorably on, so it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, I felt like there was more there that should have been there. I know they left us with something to want for like another pay-per-view, but it wasn't one of those matches where you're like, worth going back to review. So to me, it doesn't matter.
And that was night one. Strap, does night one matter to you being there in person? Did you get your money's worth besides that free food you got and donuts and coffee?
I can't ignore that. Experience-wise, I had a good time, but the show itself, not very memorable, not very remarkable, no.
You won't be watching this next year. It's time for night two. I still got the damn theme song in my head. I've been doing it all damn week. We have Femi taking on Brock Lesnar. And this is the match how I expected it to be. Two bulls going at it back and forth. Oba with some offense. Brock with some offense. Brock with an F5. Oba with the powerbomb. But I didn't think it was going to end that quickly, but we got it. Oba won. Oba won. Everybody in the house, nuts. We was at Rose's house. Everybody, nuts.
Mm-hmm.
It's what happened after the match. When Brock's sitting there. Was he laughing? What the fuck is wrong with him? Nope. Untying his boot. Seen the Hanes socks. Took the gloves off. Then my man...
Did he take the gloves off first? Because he normally does that after a match.
One or the other. Vice versa.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. But he did that. He took everything off and...
The boots was
He
the
threw up
giveaway.
He threw up the Wakanda. And oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, that's how I felt too after Brock and Oba. But yeah, that was it. And then Paul Heyman weeping, crying. And everybody's, oh my God. And then Michael Cole said the line, Oba Femi is the next big thing. I'm like, I'm so, ooh, that might be it for Brock. And then I'm like, we got SummerSlam in Minneapolis, so but he's still all good in their favor. But that's a whole another line, another story. We talk about that another time. But we seen what happened. What was your emotions in the building? Was it like when Undertaker's streak got conquered?
No, not even close. Unfortunately, like throughout the weekend, like there was no like major pop. You know, even Oba, like I said, that was my main event. That's what the thing I was most interested in. I've heard loud pops, and to me, the loudest of all time was the Hardy Boys returning at WrestleMania 33. You know, Kofi Mania, Daniel Bryan, all sorts of things. And the pops for the wrestlers or the moments, none of it ever got like to that level. Was it where I was sitting? Like, I don't know. Thought I was in a decent area. I heard everything pretty well. So I don't know what it was. You know, Dom texted me. It's like, oh, is the crowd going ape shit right now? I'm like, well, yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good, but nothing mind blowing. As for the match itself, first of all, one thing I know is like Brock didn't do the jump to the ring like he usually does. You know, where he does the pyro in the ring. Didn't do that. He just walked up the steps. And
I noticed that.
And everyone, of course, everyone noticed the Hanes socks at the end. Sure.
Yep, I said
and,
that. Got the same socks on.
And it was better in a way because like we're so used to the 3 finisher motif of matches, and especially with Lesnar, you know, 3 F5s or crossroads him 3 times to beat him. And does that show the strength of the ruler to just do a choke slam and a Batista bomb? You know, sure, I guess. I mean, Lesnar matches always underwhelm me because I always want more, and maybe that's by design. I always want more out of them. Did you want more out of Oba Femi here? He did everything great. I mean, it was a great showcase for him. You kind of think that, you know, Brock was trying to put him over, you know, but what other stage can you do this at? You know, where Brock kind of steals his thunder by doing what he did, you know, but damn.
I didn't think about that.
Think about it that way. It's like, great, I'm pushing you, kid, but just give me my moment. It's like, well, we're so used to things like that. So, but it's definitely a win. It's definitely something I would look forward to watching back, even though it won't take that much time. So it was a very great moment for a WrestleMania weekend that was going to be lacking in great moments. So thumbs up. It does matter here.
That's a good point. You pointed out there. I didn't even think of it like that.
I had to have one of those on this show.
I rewatched it and I was like, man, it was good. It was good. Just the hype, the build up, the match itself, and then yeah, I didn't think about him being overshadowed by Brock taking off his boots.
It's true.
Did not think about that whatsoever.
People are gonna remember him beating him, but they're not gonna think about him beating him over him retiring.
On the contrary, if he lost, oh boy,
and then he retired. Oh
yeah,
that could have happened.
It's crazy because you know you get the Bleacher Report alert, you get the ESPN alert. They ain't saying nothing about Oba Femi winning the match. They show Brock Lesnar just sitting there taking off his boots. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It sucks.
Bring it down the weekend.
Wow. I need where BDC at when you need him? Oh, the show be going on for another hour if he was here. All right, Platinum, what are your thoughts on this match?
Oh, just right to the point. Just exactly what I wanted. I didn't want a lot of unnecessary wrestling. I wanted just straight 2 big meaty men slapping meat, just getting it done, and then Oba with just 1 finisher.
Clean.
All I got to say is if he can do that with Brock, it better just take 1 finisher to finish anybody else in the WWE. Because if anybody else is kicking out of that power bomb, we're gonna have a problem, in my opinion.
Yeah. So Brock and Oba, it definitely matters. Watch it 1, 2, 3, 4 times because like 5 minutes. That's
all
it.
you need. That's all you.
That is it.
Me and John, I agree. You don't want too much from a Brock Lesnar match. Just give me the meat and potatoes, and I'm good to go.
I enjoyed it. I rewatched that as soon as the show was over with my Dave's Hot Chicken. Yeah. Yeah,
How was it?
it was good.
Okay.
All right. Well, our next match is for the Intercontinental title. It's a ladder match. This match should have took night one iShow Speed match. They should have replaced it. They should have kicked off the show with this. We have Penta, your Intercontinental champion, taking on Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. It was a spot fest. It was all over the place. Strap, my question for you is, what were you and the guys' reaction when Javon did the springboard cutter to Rusev?
It was very impressive, of course, but man, it didn't miss, but Rusev had to lean into it. I mean, it's pro wrestling, guys. It's all right. But yeah, that was a great moment. You know, you're right. I mean, Money in the Banks have opened the show before, but this is the first match. You know, night two had. Never mind what Pat McAfee said. Like, oh, night two sucks. Don't go to that one, homeboy. Your night sucked. Night two was full of stuff people wanted to see. You know, also remarking about people in the crowd. You know, they love the Bellas and this and that. It's like, people love Penta, man. They freaking love this guy. So it's awesome that he's getting the push he's getting.
Shao Kahn mask. That was fire. Literally.
I love it. Love it.
So Penta's awesome. Rey is awesome. And Javon Evans, he didn't get as big of a pop as I thought for whatever reason. But it's definitely better than the pops Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, and Rusev got, which were none.
Hey, well, shout outs to JD. That man was selling, bro. He was selling that match.
He ain't selling hats because they don't make any in his size.
If they did, you would buy one.
Yeah.
The young OG.
You know, they were selling, I don't know if you saw them in the crowd, like, but they were selling these people with like the big hats.
Big joint? Yeah, I seen that.
Like, is that real?
Some chick had it, yeah, because they sell out baseball games too.
Oh, we didn't make it to the Superstore this year, so I don't know what they had. And if we were there on a Monday, because it's after the show, all this good stuff is probably gone, right? And I was thinking, had we gone earlier, if they had a really cool Oba Femi shirt, I'd be all down to rock it, But because the existing one they had was not doing it for me, and I saw it, and I guess it was officially released
with the beads and Oba Femi. I got the NXT version of it. I got that one.
I don't like it, but they have this new one. It looked better. I was like, what if that's glow in the dark? That'd be hot. And it just says Oba 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 on the back, so it's a new shirt of his. That one I dig. Another thing I noticed about the crowd at WrestleMania is that, back in the day, there's only a limited amount of shirts, I have this RKO shirt, but the other WrestleMania shirt I would have worn on night one is the Legend Killer Tour shirt. That's Orton's first T-shirt, because back then that's all you had to support your favorite wrestler. Nowadays, people wear whatever they have from whoever makes it, bootleg or not, real or not, chalk line, this other new company called Angel Vampire. I don't know what the hell these things are called.
Roots.
But everyone has these. I mean, they're cool. Some of them are really cool, but there's no just one singular shirt anymore that people get, except for the WrestleMania match shirt. So everyone's just wearing all these kinds of things. But at the very least, Penta had a lot of very notable, official looking merchandise rather than just these weird ones you find at Journeys in the mall that don't exist anywhere, malls. But it was a very exciting match. It was a very welcome match to the show, and it was great. So it does matter here.
Yes. Platino, your thoughts?
Yeah, just saw the high spots and stuff. That's what I was expecting from these guys. You guys, I think, predicted that Penta was going to win. I was hoping Javon was going to win it just so you can, kickstart his career a little bit. Still young, just got up to the main roster maybe a few months ago. Figured that would have catapulted him even more for the fans to kind of understand and try to get behind him. But at the same time, you got to go with the high hand, and Penta is the high hand. Yeah,
Fuego.
You can't go wrong.
Don't mess up a good thing, WWE. You already did night one.
And I told you, even when he was at AEW, I'm like, I don't know if he's going to stick around in this company. He's something about him. He just looks like he's a superstar.
I seen that when I was watching TNA. That triple threat match I seen with him, Austin Aries, and his brother, Ray Phoenix.
Yeah.
It was good.
But
I don't know why they can't do the same thing with Ray Phoenix. Like, yo, why can't he run the U.S. Well, him and Carmelo, they had a banger. They had a banger match, bro. Oh my goodness.
Ray's a great wrestler, but he doesn't have the same charisma as his brother. It's like I talk about all the time. Some guys just come out out there and you just look at them and you're like, he's interesting. He might be the better wrestler, but
I'll take him over Dragon Lee.
yes.
Phoenix is really good, and he just looks like any of the other luchadors, and
That's
it's a
the
shame. Penta's unique look really suits him, and that's why he's a star, But hey, he wasn't in the match, so never mind.
Yeah. All right, well, this ladder match should have been on night 1, but it definitely matters. Our next match, we have Sami Zayn taking on Trick Williams. And Sami, he got booed. They booed him out the arena.
They didn't want to see him.
Trick had to make a glamorous entrance. This man had the Charmin just draping right down the entrance aisle. Strap. What are your thoughts?
I thought that was my CVS receipt coming down the line.
What are your thoughts on that, man?
Any coupons in there?
That's the best thing. Like, I guess he got stuck on his entrance a few times, maybe, because it wasn't.
I noticed
a few times. Yeah.
They're like, yo,
hey.
get your foot off that mother.
But here's another guy I thought would have a huge reaction, and it was good. It was very good, but it wasn't life changing. Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe TV picks it up better. I don't know, but live, I just didn't think so. Unfortunately.
Want to do a watch along?
No. No.
I honestly think it could be the stadium, man, because those bigger stadiums, they don't hold the acoustics as much as the smaller ones. But then again, you never know.
The new door, Mohegan Sun, we got voted best acoustics for like what?
Not
10
if you're
years
Childish
straight?
Gambino.
Well,
I don't feel safe here. I'm gonna cancel the show. I'll see you in Jersey. Yeah, right.
you don't feel safe in Montville?
That's right, Donnie Glover.
This is America.
Oh
man. All right. Well, this match, it was short. Lil Yachty got involved. I'm happy for Trick. Trick got the win, point blank. But it didn't matter to me. I couldn't.
Good job.
That should have been the match you got your big gulp refresh.
Oh man.
So yeah. But,
Yeah, I was actually surprised this match didn't go better than what I thought. I was expecting maybe like a match that Sammy had with a couple of these guys in NXT, or even like when Shinsuke made his debut. I was like, all right, he's gonna introduce somebody brand new to the main roster, get him over a little bit.
It wasn't happening.
They didn't have the chemistry. I don't know what was going on, bro.
And the crazy thing is, they was pushing the hell out of Trick Williams. They're still pushing the hell out of Trick Williams. He was on ESPN for months just talking. They love this man. But for some reason, him and Sammy it wasn't clicking. And they didn't need Lil Yachty.
No.
They definitely didn't need him. Trick can talk. He can back
I
it
think
up. He can rap.
Again, they needed somebody from the mainstream just so they can, identify who's the star that they want to push. So Yachty was the guy to go with Trick, and that way everyone's like, all right, we need to keep our eyes on this young star.
Oh, I missed the
Sammy,
match. My bad.
He should have brought out Johnny Knoxville. That would have worked for me.
Is that your favorite match of his at WrestleMania, or the tag team match with him and Kevin Owens?
I've actually never seen that back. But I still love the Jackass match for sure.
I do too. Something about that. It just fit.
I love it. It's perfect.
All right,
Tom
well,
doesn't give a damn about it.
it's entertaining. That's it. It's not my cup of tea. That's my bathroom break match, but I enjoyed it. It was cool.
You would not go to the bathroom break during Trick's match.
No, when I hear the music.
Yeah, he was about to whoop some Trick too.
Yeah, I was dancing. I was doing the dance. Yeah, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, I got to agree with you on that. It didn't matter, unfortunately. Surprisingly. Two guys can go, but they just didn't match up.
Bring back the live events, damn it. Let these guys work. All right. I missed the match. Didn't mean to, but it matters to me. I enjoyed it. It's one of the matches of night 2, excuse me.
3? Oh,
Jesus. Where did
Damn,
that
pal.
come from?
WrestleMania, night 2.
Don't give me any ideas, pal.
Shoot. Nah, I need to go back to one night for all these damn commercials.
If
you're
it's gonna
go
be
4
like
minutes,
this-
5 minutes of the match,
Yeah, there's
you're
no
good.
need.
You want to go 4 or 5 minutes? Yeah,
If it's gonna
In
be
one
like
night.
this, there's no need to have 2 nights.
That's true.
Exactly. All right. Well, we have Jade Cargill defending her title against Rhea Ripley, and Jade came out with looking like I don't know. What's the chick from Ghostbusters that came down from the sky or whatever, like the same type of outfit?
Oh,
Gozer?
I don't remember her name, but that bitch went crazy. Anyways, she
Not the
faced
Keymaster.
mommy Rhea Ripley, and wasn't really looking forward to this match. I wanted Rhea Ripley to win, which she did win. Jade, she showed out. She looked better. I'm not gonna say decent. She looked better than her other matches. And then when she hit the one-winged angel, that was good. that was cool. That was cool. That was definitely cool. And when she countered I believe she countered the Riptide.
yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah,
Looked like a
Jade definitely
botch.
showed up.
It
It looked like a
they did
botch,
a great
but
job.
yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. Shout outs to Jade. You did your damn thing right here. I didn't want you to win. I've been saying that shit for months. But yeah, you definitely put on a show.
Do you feel since she's came from AEW to WWE, she's improved a little bit, or maybe she's regressed from what you've seen in AEW compared to WWE?
Well, I'll answer that since Dom doesn't watch AEW.
That is true.
I
John.
couldn't answer because I used to watch Jade. I could. I was gonna say she looked the same.
Okay.
Like, yeah, maybe she had that, she did this with Rhea, but I don't know. It just she needed to go to NXT. She could have been that bitch in NXT. Dominate, work your way up.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Jade
not
should have been
catching.
Jade should have been at NXT. Jordan Grace should have been on SmackDown. It should have been Jordan Grace and Rhea Ripley right here.
Oh man,
That's
against the
tough.
takes. So many takes you call them took. I think some things are. I forgot the word here. But having BFAB and Micha in there, and they had a name for them. I think they're calling them the baddies again. I think that was great. I think that angle is the same exact thing they had in AEW because Red Velvet and Layla Gray were her baddies.
Yep.
And Kira Hogan too. I thought that was great, and they just kind of broke them up like the Hurt Business, right? And in WWE, they gave her those two. It's like, oh, it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like, well, kind of. It's like these two knew they had no chance in hell of beating Jade, so they had to join her. That's exactly what Red Velvet and Layla Gray did. They couldn't beat her, so they joined her. And Red Velvet still, from her mama's kitchen, still stirring the sauce. Just decided to leave and fight
And the
her
crazy thing
anyway
is-
while she's still in the group.
Crazy thing is, Michin's better than Jade wrestling.
She is.
Yeah, but no one cares about Michin except Keith.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And B
She
Fab out
can't-
there looking like Pocahontas.
The most over Michin ever was when she was with, hey, how about this? When she was in the embassy with Prince Nana in Ring of Honor 2011, Atlanta takes center stage. She made her day. She was there. She was like a valet, but she's a valet that could kick ass. And she did some cool moves back then. I like Michin, but she's just not over. She's never.
It's
going
crazy.
to.
How the hell you win a dumpster match and the person that lost is more over than you?
What dumpster match?
Her and Chelsea Green.
Oh.
Or
Yeah, I
she's
don't
doing a dumpster, some shit like that. Yeah, it's just wild.
They disappeared.
But
But I think
Chelsea's
This is the
different.
best.
Though. That girl can steal the show. Something about her. The camera hits her, and she's like,
Triple H don't
Mine.
believe it. Triple H don't believe it.
well, that's why she's not in the E anymore.
She was fucking
Stupid.
over as hell, though. But anyway,
Yeah, she was.
this is the best Jade has looked in WWE. She was just able to do the stuff that she had done in AEW. Has she gotten better? I can't say that. But she is just as good as she was in the past, so I'm cool with that. As for the match itself, I liked it. I thought they had a very good sequence at the end there. So, hey, good job. And it does matter for me.
I agree.
Yes, it definitely does matter. All right, let's get to this next match. The Demon, he's back. We get Demon Finn Balor. He even shaved his beard down a little bit, and he's taking on Dominic Mysterio. How's the pop for Dom? Or how's the hate for Dom? How was that?
Man, like he was such a superstar last year as also, and like you said, you can do apples to apples here. And it wasn't that remarkable. Well, it's sorry to say, you know, Dom's cool and he's still cool, but just not as, just like I said, from where I was, it just didn't seem like it. I mean, not like he wasn't over. He's, again, not Rusev or JD McDonough or Dragon Lee, but it just wasn't as huge. I mean, it's like they announced the attendance record, and each night at least, even though it's the same group of people, you just take 10,000 people away from the city of Las Vegas. As I'm walking the strip, I'm like, I just don't feel it. Like, I don't feel it. There's no energy. I don't feel the WrestleMania here. And it's like, is that what it takes? 10,000 people to not be there? And it changes the whole dynamic of the feel of the grandeur. You know, I don't know. But no, you know, nothing remarkable here about his entrance. But I mean, they were good entrances, just no big super pop. That's what we're looking for here.
Yeah. All right. Well, so no pop for this guy, but how about the Demon?
Oh yeah, the Demon's over. He had a great, he had a really fun entrance there. So, and I was really looking forward to this match here. So, yeah, I mean, it was very good as well. But like nothing, everything's just good so far. Nothing, no, not WrestleMania worthy. Like I think I described to someone WrestleMania Night 1. I'm like, that was the best episode of Raw I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, he told me that. Yep.
Take that. Take that.
Told me.
Think what that means. And that's WrestleMania Night 1. Night 2, well, we're not done with it yet.
All right, well, this match, it was okay. It didn't really do nothing for me. Like, it was just cool to see the Demon being back. Like I said, it didn't do nothing for me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I think they had some good work in here. So, and just enough. Like, it didn't entirely underwhelm. So we can consider that a victory, but it does matter for me.
Yeah, I figured this being a grudge match, it'd have a little bit more oomph to it. Something just to where the reason why he had to convert to the Demon a little bit more. It seemed like he held back a little bit. It felt like it was just regular Finn, even just with the makeup though. It wasn't like true Demon form where he's dominating and he's really going after Dom and, you know, bringing him down to a level that he could not reach. Something just felt off. I don't know. I don't know what it could have been. Maybe because the heat. Maybe who really knows. I'm in the somewhat matters right there. Just this
We're
match
excising that option from now on.
Okay, so that's the last one I'll do.
It wasn't the heat. It wasn't that hot. It wasn't that hot.
It's indoors.
Vegas is hot, but it wasn't like I've been to some steamy shows in a bad way, and it wasn't like that this year. Not this year.
It was indoors. So come on.
So
man.
maybe just
I don't know. They off. Come on.
It was off.
Man.
Yeah.
Come on.
The storylines, like the booking, it just wasn't there this year. It just wasn't.
So I'll say it doesn't matter, I guess.
It doesn't matter, even though the Demon came back. All right, main event time. We have my man, CM Punk, taking on my man, Roman Reigns. And you know, I am conflicted. It's been bothering me all week. And
Who was the twos? Who was the ones?
I want the one to be CM Punk. The reason why I want CM Punk to win this match was because I feel like he is here. He's defending that title each and every week, or he's showing up each and every week, and he's still putting on matches. It might not be for the title, but he is there. And then, yes, you know I love Roman, and I was like, oh my God, this match right here. And this match, chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was all over the place. Roman should have got disqualified with using the damn steel steps, though. But obviously, this is too good of a match. You want a finish with a 1, 2, 3 or a choke out. And yeah, the ref let some stuff go. I enjoyed it. And then you seen Punk. I'm not an old man. He starts struggling to hit my man with a low blow, going for the GTS, and he just collapsed. Like, oh my God, my man just damn tired. He just gave up. And oh man, I did not see this happening. This match went almost 35 minutes. I enjoyed it. And we found out after this, Roman Reigns is here to stay, at least till summertime. And the ruler over Femi, he wants Roman Reigns by the end of the year if he's still here.
One thing I can say, though,
yeah.
the build-up lived up to expectations because CM Punk was really going after Roman, and Roman was like kind of like letting him slide a little bit. Like CM Punk was really giving Roman some jabs. I mean, Roman had some jabs as well, but the one thing was weird. It was like the only thing he was saying was, "Well, you're old." I'm like,
So
you guys are about the same age. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
I guess I'm not sure if it's true or not, but they said that there's certain things that's like off limits. Don't talk about my man's dog. Don't talk about his wife. I'm like, damn, what else can I tell you? What else can I say? You're fucking old? Go with that one. I don't know. It might not be true or not, but you can call me old every goddamn day. Don't talk about my wife, AJ.
It's WrestleMania. You know you're gonna be working. Come on, like take the gloves off a little bit.
Let it out.
You two guys are both like the two most competitive guys in the past decades, and even though CM Punk was the reason why Roman got to that level in a different way, he didn't co-sign him. He kind of was like, that's not the guy I want. He basically made Roman say, all right, you're not gonna help me get up to the top. I'll do it my damn self. And I'll prove you wrong. So, in a way, it was kind of like a different kind of passing the torch of not passing and just taking it. You don't want to give it to me? I'm going to just take it anyway. And you're just going to sit there, old man.
To me, this match definitely matters. It is 5 stars. My man Cameron is right. Hey, don't bring no Saturday night N-words on my show. Bring the Sunday night N-words on my show. CM Punk, Roman Reigns.
When did he say that?
Thursday.
The same day him and Jey Uso.
He said it before the matches happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it before. Yeah. He
said what night you wrestled, Jay? Saturday. Don't give me no
man.
Saturday night oos.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send you the video, Strap. So after Roman cut his promo on Monday, said, you want to let this washed up rapper talk about you? Cam cut a promo, ripped his shirt off. He was like, yo, Triple H, you booked this N-word to be your champion? It's just funny. I'm just laughing like, yo, come on, man. He's I see you at SummerSlam. Like, motherfucker, you supposed to be at WrestleMania. Like, come on, man.
See, they're trying to get outside influence for
man.
later.
Cameron, I can't go to Minnesota. Actually, they like purple, so yeah, I didn't want that.
Better not. Last time you had, never mind.
John, I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was 5 stars. That's the main event. Night 2, all day, day. This match right here. Oof, it was good. It was good. Oh, and CM Punk's entrance, by the way, phenomenal. I seen the making of it earlier, how he was on the rooftop and they had the drone and all that stuff like that. It was pretty dope. And then when Roman music hit, I'm like, wait a minute. That's the OG Tribal Chief theme song. I thought I was tripping. I had to go look it up. I went on YouTube. Look, I'm like, wait a minute. He went back to the OGs. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's back. We got the original OTC right here. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Strap, it's your turn. Go ahead.
You know, you said a chef's kiss to this match here. I mean, separately, it reminded me of us going to the Gymkhana restaurant on Friday night in Vegas. It's a hard-to-get reservation. It's a Michelin star-rated establishment based out of London. They brought a location to Vegas, and during the course of that meal,
How many stars? There's
the
different
top
Michelin
stars.
stars. Okay.
That's the top stars. I don't know their scale, and I'd rather not say.
They're tomahawk side.
And during the course, they had one dish, and like the waiter brought out another of it, and he's like, "This is compliments of the chef." And I said, Oh, well, thank you very much. Give the chef my compliments. And I can't say the waiter's walking behind me. Almost under his breath, he's like, I'll make sure to do that. I was like, yeah, sure you will. Sure, Anyway, this match was, Dom loved it. I loved it as well. It saved not just Sunday night, it saved the weekend, it saved WrestleMania, the brand name, because this was a WrestleMania-worthy main event, finally. And it's, fantastic. It was well done, well executed. And, the CM Punk had his entrance with that special song. And it's unfortunate, he already did this in AEW, but maybe people didn't see it, right? So now they're seeing it again with fresh WWE eyes. And another great entrance for the main eventer, CM Punk. And I didn't notice the theme song thing until later. And as a matter of fact, Mitch Silver there, was my ears deceiving me? Because he was on the other end of where I was sitting. And he's like, is he cheering for CM Punk? And I was like, later on, I was like, Rickside, was Mitch cheering for CM Punk? Man, he's a OTC guy. And probably just like Dom said here, he's like, oh, we're cheering for Punk because he shows up. He's the one wrestling right now. Someone else is taking a very long vacation for a couple of years. And I'm like, man, you are something. I can't figure you out, Mitch Silver. You a complicated man. I'm like, that doesn't even jive, man. But anyway, it was great. It was a great match, and yeah, definitely matters. It was a great match.
Platino?
Definitely matters. Those guys, man. Steak and potatoes. Steak and potatoes, man. Beautiful.
It was good. It was good.
I was worried too because the past 2 nights I'm like, they're gonna have to really hit a home run, and they hit a tall drive. It's going deep. It is gone, and the Braves have been eliminated from the.
No,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, it was good. The whole build-up was good, and then we got the climax of this match right here. It was perfect. Like I said, chef's kiss right here. That's what WrestleMania is all about.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the stories. It's supposed to have you conflicted. All the emotions running through our bodies, knowing how I feel about both these guys. That's how it's supposed to have you. That's WrestleMania right there.
I agree. Totally agree.
Yes. All right. Well, Strap, I already know you're going to say night 2 better than night 1, so I'm not even going to ask you. Well, WrestleMania is over, but the conversation will never stop. Strap, thank you for, being there. 15, 16, 17 deep, WrestleMania. We'll do this again next year, too. Where we're from, wherever they're at. Saudi Arabia, Minnesota, Nashville. I see Nashville's on the list. I wouldn't mind going back there. Platino, thank you for your story. Yes, a lot of Nashville hot and whiskey. Yeah.
Ooh.
Smoke weed with Willie Nelson.
If he's still alive.
I like that song. He'll be alive. And Martha Stewart. Oh, man.
Yes,
guys, follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Twitch, iHeartRadio. We are all over the place. It doesn't matter. My man Strat Facts is traveling the world to go see WrestleMania. Platino just coming back from DR. We got stories for days. We're going to cover it all. I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here with Strat Facts and our Poppy Platino. And remember, it doesn't matter. We will see you guys next week.